Copyright strike. Copyright strike.
Oh, you already started your streaming?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you started. You didn't say welcome to.
I haven't and did my intro yet. I'm waiting to make sure it stays connected. There it goes. What's up, everybody? I am RazRblaDeDreams here with the One Joker CXVII, also known as Psyko Br3ak, here on the Psyko Br3ak Break Every Chain Army gaming channel. Today we're doing some Mayhem Clash for a little while. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. We might change it up a little bit and have to do some story missions, whatever he needs to get done. We can do that too, but right now we're just going to start off with some Mayhem Clash. Because it's pandemonium.
Always. Be sure to hit that like button too, bitches.
Yeah, calling everybody bitches, that's going to get them to hit that like button. Appreciate it.
Sarcasm. Call everybody bitch. Yeah. Call me a bitch. I don't like it.
I can see the dislikes happening right now. Taking it sweet time, finding people to play. Mayhem Clash.
Mayhem Clash!
Let's see.
Probably playing that Destiny 2 beta.
Sorry for the little block. I did get a message from somebody asking me about the Archon's Forge and wondering if we had any offerings or anything like that, which I do not. We're doing the Mayhem Clash thing anyway, so I hate to Alright, there we go. We are in game. There we go. Widow's Court. Make sure I get my proper PvP loadout. We're going to do this. Make sure switch it to this. Switch this to this. This to this. This to
Mayhem
this.
Clash.
And we're good.
Good luck.
There. Psyko Br3ak page now says at the thing is at BECA Gaming Channel now.
Very nice.
I just have to change the name from Psyko Br3ak to BECA Gaming. Not so fast, booty code.
Lost the lead.
From downtown, boom, shakalaka. What?
Ah.
About to edit this.
You're falling behind. Heavy ammo on the way.
Fuck off.
Heavy ammo available.
Yeah, I picked up heavy. You didn't get heavy, you fucking asshole.
Alright, tomorrow if it goes through, Psyko Break page will now be called BECA Gaming Channel. It has to go under review by Facebook for whatever reason. Cool floor, bro.
Ow! B29 party favor. What a bitch. See, there's a level 9. See, there's a
Double kill. You're in the lead.
Shit.
Heavy ammo inbound.
Come on, Mike. Get the hell over here. Jesus. When you get this heavy and actually get to use it a little bit, maybe. We'll just have to wait and see.
He just got the and stay down. He keep that off.
Ah, whatever. Whatever, game. You're so lame, dude. Oh my god. The things that people are capable of doing in Destiny sometimes just boggles the mind of how is that even possible?
Blame it on science.
Blade dance that shit there, Captain Ches. He got me, but then his blade dance said, "Hurt." Tickle fingers. Use it while you can because Destiny 2 doesn't have that shit. Thankfully.
Well, they're saying that teasing they might bring it back. I don't know if that's true or not.
I hope not, because that shit is stupid.
Heavy ammo available.
Oh, come the hell on, game. Fuck you. Fucking son of a bitch.
Gains the lead.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, Captain Ches left the game. Yeah, up.
Why are people leaving the game?
Because they're stupid. I'm trying to figure out how that Warlock got an overshield when he swung at me and didn't even hit me. And then he got on overshield.
Lost the
A
lead.
little bit of lag or something there, guys.
Falling behind. Hold on, before we lose,
You're
go to
in
the
the
Destiny.
lead. Only 1 minute left.
Come on, shit, come on.
Well, we got somebody in here.
You're falling behind.
What's up, Isaac? Welcome back here. Welcome back to watch us do some Destiny.
Heavy ammo available.
Some Destiny.
You've got 30 seconds.
You think I'm gonna get you, boy? Yeah, appreciate doing that smoke there instead of doing my super game. That was pretty fucking awesome of you. I really appreciate it.
Only 10 seconds left. Stand tall, Guardian. This battle is lost.
Boo, we lost, but it's really not our fault. Really not our fault. We made a hell of a comeback, but there was quite a bit of Destiny influences.
Rage quitters.
Well, not just rage quitter, but there are things that happen in this game that make you question things like, okay, hey, that's a pretty good IS Luna, that Luck in the Chamber.
Oh, yeah.
This doesn't have a range
guy
booster,
got
though.
me.
It's fucking... See, look at that, level 10. I mean, I have seen so many low levels today. It is ridiculous at how many low levels there are on Destiny right now.
Which one's better, the rapidly landing precision kills will return one back to the magazine, or the one I got, the weapon gains bonus, whatever it says? I think returns back to the chamber is probably pretty cool.
Are you talking about triple tap?
Yeah.
Yeah, triple tap's a good perk.
You got extended mag, reinforced
That's
barrel.
cool, Isaac. Yeah, Destiny, I had it for the 360, but they pretty much cut off the 360 versions and the PS3 versions of Destiny. They with the Rise of Iron, as far as you can get is the Taken King. Rise of Iron was strictly next gen, and then the Age of Triumph was the last live event for this game, and pretty much after the 1st of August is the last Iron Banner, and then the 11th of August is the last week of Trials of Osiris, and then it's pretty much, then it's like 3 weeks from there is when Destiny 2 drops. I mean, when you think about how close everything is, you know, today's like, what, the 27th or something like that of July. So, I mean, we're closing in on the final days of Destiny. And it's really kind of interesting to see how, you know, you play 3 years of a game and then all of a sudden it's like, it's finally coming to an end. And you're going to start on course. We've already got Destiny 2 ready, and there will be plenty of Break Every Chain Army gaming streams of Destiny 2 with both Psyko Br3ak and myself working together, and on the YouTube and also on Twitch or Daily Motion. It could be we're gonna be pumping out Destiny 2 on all kinds of formats. Mixer on Xbox One, it's gonna be there. So look for Break Every Chain Army everywhere you can on Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, Daily Motion. We're gonna be putting it out everywhere, and hopefully the right eyes see what we're doing and maybe give us a boost, give us a chance to do what we do.
Alpha Team. Let's see what you can do with no limits.
The more money edition.
I was gonna say Destiny 2, the search for more money, but
Change the lead.
Genesis Chain. That's a good fucking gun.
You're
I ain't
falling
gonna lie.
behind.
That's a really good game. I feel that, yeah. There are members of the Break Every Chain Army that have paid like $250, $300 for Destiny 2 for a collector's edition with a backpack and all kinds of crazy shit.
You're in the lead.
but I'm not paying that kind of money. I threw down $100 just for the digital deluxe edition, so. And I feel that's kind of a rip-off, but I do get the first 2 expansions, so that is a plus. Oh, get the hell out of here. You're trash. Fuck ass tether. Oh, thanks for waiting for the heavy, you sons of bitches. Of course, I get tethered right as I'm trying to go to the fucking heavy drop. I get stuck. Fucking game. Wow. Genesis chain again.
5 minutes remaining.
Did somebody fucking kill that guy? Or is he too busy Genesis chaining people? Galahad beats. So there's a level 10. Another there's so many low levels now. Like, we played the beta for free, so now I want to get Destiny for $20. Get the hell out of here, you're a retard. Ah,
heavy ammo
fuck.
Inbound.
A slithery snake. What an asshole.
This is what it sounds like when I slap my thighs.
Please ignore Psycho Br3ak and his idiocies. They're this random. R1 apparently doesn't work. Can you push it? God. Oh, why did he not die? I tagged him with it. It even showed that it hit him. Wow. Come on. That's on video even. Sorry about that, Joker. I was trying to get him quicker before he could kill you, but apparently five headshots is what it takes.
That's the only thing I'm dreading about this, because honestly, I still would like to play Crucible of Destiny 1 and stuff, and I honestly think that they're pretty much what they're going to end up doing is, honestly, they can't kill the server because of the fact that 360 and PlayStation 3, but if they do, they do, whatever. But I could see the gaming quality of Destiny 1 going to crap real quick.
Oh yeah, like, of course it's going to. They want it to.
True.
Heavy ammo.
Because they're. If you notice that with each expansion with Destiny 1, they killed previous Destiny content. Where, you know, Prison of Elders, House of Wolves, when as soon as Taken King came out, it's done. Then they had the April update, which brought Prison of Elders back, but as soon as Age of Triumph came out, it was done. There's no need for it. And so they've abandoned. They're getting to the point now where they've released the entire, what they're going to do is, like, they've pretty much said, look, this is everything that we're doing for Destiny 1. Here you have it. Play it all. You've got your modifiers that you wanted. You got your Nightfall modifier shit that you got and shit like that. They just said, here's your game. Play it while you can. Because when Destiny 2 drops, this game's going to be a memory. They're getting away from it completely. That's why instead of just adding one big giant expansion to Destiny, they went ahead and redesigned Destiny from the ground up and called it Destiny 2. Because they wanted a completely different game than what Destiny 1 turned out to be.
Now, I heard that originally Destiny 2 was going to be a big, or there wasn't going to be a Destiny 2, it was going to be just this big conglomerate expansion, but that the community bitched and pissed and moaned about it to the point they're like, you know what, we're not going to get away with doing that again. So they had to make a Destiny 2.
No, I heard the complete opposite. I heard that they really they did Destiny 2 because they wanted a different experience than Destiny 1 instead of being an expansion.
Gotcha.
Because they asked them, why isn't this just an expansion of Destiny 1? And they're like, we want a completely new, different experience. We want a standalone game that has elements of Destiny 1, but is not a rehash of Destiny 1.
Kind of like a do-over.
Basically, yeah. It's like Destiny 1 is what it is. There's characters that we've developed, you know, like with the NPCs like Cade and Zavala, and there's elements of Destiny 1, but as far as like gameplay goes and shit like that, it's completely new from the ground up. New storylines, new campaigns, new abilities, new everything. They redesigned Destiny from the ground up for Destiny 2, which is why it's not an expansion of Destiny 1.
More efforts like that, and we might just win.
Shit. Still no,
That's a victory.
yeah. Still no exotics. Still no, not exotics, sorry. Still no,
Rabbit.
So I guess it's like for every 10 3 coins, you'll get only one out of them. We did win, right?
Yes, we did win. You wouldn't tell by the rewards, but we did win. You know, but there's no solid stone statistics on how 3 of coins work. There's nothing but a lot of speculation from other people of how they work. Bungie's never came out and said this is how 3 of coins work. This is their ratio. I mean, I think a lot of it is RNG, where you can, you know, burn a 3 of coins 2 in a row and get exotics in 2 matches in a row, or you can burn 50 3 of coins and get 2 exotics. It's all random RNGs. It's random number generated shit. So there's no real statistics on how 3 of coins work because it's RNG. All Bungie did was go in and they stopped to where the RNGesus setup was different, where you can stack it, and they got rid of that. Whereas the more you use, the more chances you have for an exotic. They got rid of that, and they nerfed the drop rate for 3 of coins exotics because people were bitching that it was too easy to get exotics, which if you ask pretty much anybody in the gaming community about 3 of coins and exotics, they really hope that they don't bring back 3 of coins because it made it too easy. You know, I like the fact where you can go into a Nightfall Strike and come out with an exotic because that was the rewards. Now you go into a Nightfall Strike, you get a ghost or 11 3 of coins or 20 strange coins or something like that.
Yeah, the 3 of coins kind of took away of the ooh and ah of getting an exotic. Now
Right.
it became that Nightfall was kind of pointless.
You know, the excitement you get from a random drop, getting that one exotic you've been grinding for forever, is way awesome compared to where you finally burned. You know, all I had to do was burn 53 of coins, and I finally got a Trespasser instead of getting it from a Nightfall Striker. It'd be a raid boss that you finally beat and got a weapon and all that shit. You know, that's neither here nor there. But I mean, if you look at Destiny 1, they brought back burns for primaries with the adept for the raids, which is what people wanted. They brought back the blue flamey experience boosters for the Nightfalls that people were wanting. I mean, they pretty much said, here's your game, play it while you can, because when Destiny 2 drops, they're not even doing anything for Destiny 1 anymore. The weekly raids will still rotate. The playlist will still rotate. I'm pretty sure you might even be able to get Treasures of the Ages if you're still interested, but as far as live events and shit like that, Destiny 1's dead.
Bravo team.
And if you watch the mainstream YouTubers and stuff like that, they're all shifting to Destiny 2, and a lot of them even will be playing it on PC. So I'm looking for a resurgence of beta gameplay on August 4th for a lot of the PC reviews.
Yeah, for October 24th is when the game comes out for them.
Yeah, which honestly, if I had a better gaming computer, I would probably get it just to see the difference. But I don't have a gaming machine, but I'd like to run it fucking 2K or 4K at 60 frames a second. That would be the bomb. especially because your Xbox One controllers are compatible with PC and shit. Yeah, that's where it's at.
Well, I do got some good news for you lovely Destiny players. Spoke to Dustin, and when he does get Destiny 2, he's already got it, and he will be twitching the Destiny 2 PC version when it comes out, so that'll be cool to see.
Heavy ammo inbound.
And he'll do it on our Twitch channel, which will be cool. But I'm going to find out for sure. He said he was going to do it, but he doesn't have the 65 megs. He's only got 10 megs, so I don't know if that's good enough for you or not. If he has his kid over, which is not a problem if he does, but usually the data goes down for shit.
Yeah, when it comes to this stuff, I'm branching away from that. Number one, I don't want to deal with kids. I don't give a fuck if Jesus Christ had kids and he wanted to game on the channel. I don't care. No, don't want it. Because they don't know what they're doing. I don't want to hear like, this is so much fun while we're playing Minecraft. Fuck that shit.
No, I'm saying he has a kid that gets on and plays online gaming, so his chances of being able to stream in good quality would be low because the kid's playing on his Xbox One. While he's playing on PC is what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, that too. That is neither here nor there. That's part of being a grown-up. You got grown-up shit you got to do. You can't just stream and do whatever you got to do. You got to do the grown-up shit. I understand that aspect. You know, but I also know that if he was planning to stream and then his son's like, I want to play Xbox. He's like, well, I can't stream now because my son wants to play Xbox. That's going to be aggravating.
October 24th. That's going to be on a school night anyways. That won't be on the weekend, will it? October 24th?
Well, October 24th is most likely a Tuesday or a Friday. Knowing Destiny, knowing Bungie, is probably a Tuesday.
I do know on the Destiny app they got where the Blizzard.net or Battle.net is now available, so you can go ahead and create your Battle.net thing. Which is what I think is aggravating, is the fact that freaking
Heavy ammo available.
They really like that. That one dude really likes that Fatebringer Adept because he's all about it.
I wish I had it.
It's a waste of an exotic slot. It's a fucking mediocre legendary fucking hand cannon with a burn makes it an exotic. So now this guy is basically wasting his exotic slot for a fucking adept version of a legendary weapon.
Is it really that bad, Michael? Seriously?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's a regular hand cannon. I mean, back year one, it was the hand cannon. I mean, it was badass. Probably one of the best PvE hand cannons in Destiny. It still is to some degree. So in PvE, especially a hand cannon, the Fatebringer's really well. It's not really good in PvP because it doesn't have a range boost. It's basically Outlaw and this and that and whatnot and Firefly, and it's an okay hand cannon for PvE. PvP, not so much. Especially to take up an exotic slot with it. That's what's cool. That's what blows my mind, is to take up an exotic slot with an adept weapon in Crucible is ridiculous. Unless you really like the Fatebringer so much that it's so badass for you that you have to freaking... Okay, why is this guy not dead? Why is he not dead? That fucking tether is right on him! Come on, game! I shot him right in the fucking head with a tether and it didn't kill him. I mean, literally, he was purple. Come on, that was so fucking lame. Fuck you. Fucking vortex grenade. But either way, I'm really looking, because once Destiny 2 comes out, this game's over for me. I'm telling you that right now.
Will you actually delete it, or will you delete it from your hard drive, or?
Most likely will. I mean, it's not. It's on disc for this, but yeah, I'll probably most likely free up space for Destiny 2 because this game will be over.
Oh, that's right. You don't have the external hard drive thing,
No, the external hard drive's on my Xbox One.
Stand tall, Guardian. This battle is lost. It will be.
Gosh damn it, dude. Why don't you drop me some fucking exotics?
That sucked. That round sucked. There was a lot of cheese that happened. I shot a dude point blank on top of the head with a fucking bow and with a tether, and it didn't kill him. And I ended up getting 2 assists and dying from fuckassery. Look at that, 0.26 KD. Horse shit. That's what this is. We're done with this. Fuck this lobby. We're going somewhere else. That was stupid. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We're going somewhere else. If you don't know already, I am not a huge PvP fan when it comes to Destiny or any game, really. I'm more of a PvE type player. Doing Crucible for basically entertainment purposes because people get bored watching PvE. So I'm doing Crucible, which I don't like Crucible that much, but hey, whatevs. Strictly because of the cheese factor that you guys just witnessed. I mean, I got video evidence of the bullshit now. Go back and watch that shit.
What's even more messed up is the fact the more and more they're getting ready for this freaking Destiny 2, the more and more you're going to see bad, stupid-ass kills that shouldn't have happened.
Or, yeah, or in my case, kills that should have happened that didn't. Yeah, I know I like to do what I like to. I mean, I would, but actually we're going to do that right now. We're going to switch it up because nobody really likes Crucible. I'm going to make Joker party team leader. We're going to do some of his missions that he needs to catch up on because he really needs to grind up on his Grimoire score. Is to catch up. I'm really wanting to because I want to get him caught up to Destiny 2 levels so we can all game together.
Okay, let me read up what we gotta do here. Oh wow, I ain't even got the fucking dread thing yet.
Pick a mission, any mission, man. It's all good. We'll get them done. In fact, I'm gonna switch to that. I'm gonna switch back to that.
Oh
switch
shit!
Back to that.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Go to that. No, I want a machine. We'll go to that. Blighted. Coven, yes.
Gaming with my brother, yeah.
Break every chain army, motherfucker. That we did some Crucible, yay. Now we're gonna do some story missions and hope you guys enjoy it.
Oryx is dead, that's what I know. But the Taken are all wormed down into the cracks of the Cosmos.
That would be really cool, Isaac, if you was able to do that. Maybe get on some PS4, some Destiny 2, get some gaming with you, and maybe even let you join Break Every Chain Army and game with us and stuff if you're able to do that, man. Hopefully we'll keep our eyes open and keep your ears open. You know, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you know when we go live, and you can keep us updated on your PS4 acquisition so we can look out the game with you.
Cade, I'm having
I hate this one.
Aw, this one's not too bad. I got this one. It is shitty though. I ain't gonna lie, but it'll do.
Now the armor I'm wearing, all except for the boots, is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. Which Xbox won't even be getting this armor until October.
Yeah, they're not getting all the Taken King exclusives till well after the Destiny 2 is out for consoles. So I mean, if you're into Xbox One type situation and you want the Jade Rabbit, more power to you. Like for me, honestly, Destiny 1 will be dead to me once Destiny 2 comes out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a Call of Duty situation where everybody's gonna jump on that and you're not gonna see anybody in Mayhem Flash.
You know, I'm gonna do that's pretty much what it's gonna be. As much fun as I had for Destiny and the memories and the people that I've met and gameplayed, most of them already have pre-ordered Destiny 2. So we're just gonna roll right over and break every chain army. We're already talking about moving the clan over to Destiny 2 and getting our clan banner and all that stuff when the full game launches. So we're gonna be representing that. So that's where we're gonna start. That's where I really hope our channel takes off. We're just kind of coasting right now, putting out content for you guys to watch. But mainly when Destiny 2 drops, that's where we're really gonna be pumping out the content on multiple platforms, so people can just see what's going on in any way, shape, form, or fashion, location, Twitch, YouTube, Dailymotion, those three.
Shit.
I'm gonna die. Don't get out of the way. As you can tell, if you haven't noticed, that is King Scout I have equipped instead of Shade Step.
What's King Scout do?
It makes you, when you squat, you move faster. When you punch down, it also gives you the little you're being hunted markers from the little X's and stuff. I used it when doing Wrath of the Machine. When you're moving parts on the Siege engine, you can squat down with King Scout and move quicker with the parts than you can without it. And I just never changed it back from the last time we ran Wrath. Yeah, I've heard. I had Black Ops 2 on 360 for a while, and I'm not a big Call of Duty fan, although I am looking fucking forward to World War II. That looks pretty cool, and not mainly for the campaign aspect of it. I really don't care about the multiplayer, nor do I care about zombie Nazis or whatever. I can give a shit less about zombies. Call of Duty zombies are stupid. I never was a big fan of the Call of Duty zombie thing, the craze, but people swear by it. It's like the greatest thing they ever played, Call of Duty zombies. And I've never was a fan. I thought the NPCs, the characters, the Russians, and the banter that they had was worse than Army of Two, in my opinion. That's pretty bad, dude. That's like bros, like, come on, bro, let's do some killing, type scenarios, and it's so lame. Like, Mother Russia, we kill zombies, and it's like, you feeling dead. It was so bad. So I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, and on one of them, it was the presidents. You had presidents. You had Ronald Reagan, what was it? John F. Kennedy, and you had what was his name? I'm not a crook. Nixon. And they were going around trying to kill zombies. That was one of them. I forgot which one that was on.
No,
So in Infinite Warfare, it's all them trapped in a movie, different movies, and it's not really that great. They got one that makes fun of Shaft, which to me, Shaft made fun of itself and it's made up for Venus. But anyways, but yeah, it's like, what the hell? Like, everybody's got pros and everybody talks very, anyways, it's not interesting.
No, it's not fun. And people that love the zombies are like, it's the greatest thing. And I'm like, I tell them I don't like zombies, and they're like, how can you not like zombies? It's because, like, stupid. It's utterly fucking dumb. It's basically horde mode with zombies. Zombies are so played out. I mean, Resident Evil was zombies back in '96.
It's smothering. We've got wizards.
And it started a zombie craze, and so now here it is, 2017, and people still zombie this, zombie that. Fuck zombies, they're so overplayed. There's umpteen million fucking Resident Evil movies. Like, who cares about Alice and her zombie infatuation? Or, I mean, it's so overplayed, and so people are like, when Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare and all that shit, zombies. Wait till World War II comes out, and they have the World War II zombies. It's gonna be all over the place. And they've already had trailers out for the World War II zombies, because apparently Call of Duty has to have zombie horde mode to be fun. And I just don't like the Call of Duty online multiplayer community. I think they're a bunch of little assholes. A lot of underage kids saying a lot of bad things, thinking they're entitled because they play Call of Duty MLG and think they're the greatest thing ever.
They will actually boast about their kill-death ratio.
Yeah, and to me, I've just never been that guy into Call of Duty. I know it's not MLG. I'm a campaign player. I like to play campaign and stuff like that, which in this day and age with games like Call of Duty and stuff like that, you get 10 hours of campaign play and the rest of it's multiplayer, and you just spent $60 for a game that you played and beat in less than 12 hours on the hardest difficulty.
Talk Decade 6. Oh, the blighted chalice. Whatever.
Look for these amazing rewards. Here they come, guys.
And nothing.
Oh, yeah.
That's Destiny 4. That's Destiny 2 greatness popped up here. No, they did promise more loot, but we'll see. I would like it if you gained loot in this beta, if it gave it to you on your character when you played the game, but that's not going to happen.
No, I would rather them give us better weapons than what they gave us in the beta.
Oh yeah, that's just so true, man. It's so true.
Mm. That's how Eric, you just imagined a squeaker. Damn. Wah, wah, wah. Wait till Clavicus gets online. The first thing I'm going to tell him is how you're a squeaker. No, I'm not. I'm not that guy. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Your choice. Mysteries. Let's see. Should I change up my weapons loadout just because I can? Let's see. What do I want to use? So many weapons.
Show them what makes the Fatebringer suck if you got it. Show them which weapon's good at the time and what wasn't now if you want to, so they kind of see what you're coming from.
Here's Fatebringer Adept. As you can see, it's got Outlaw and Firefly. It has no range boosts. It has no range boosts at all. The scopes are okay. This one, Sure Shot, has good target acquisition. That's good. Nobody cares about Steady Hand. Firefly, PvE, perfect. Field Scout gives you more bullets. Okay. I made the list. Chris Jericho's list. Single point sling, move quicker while aiming, and of course explosive rounds, which is what I'm going with because that works. And then outlaw. Precision kills with this weapon dramatically increase reload speed, which kind of counteracts the explosive rounds because when you use explosive rounds, it lowers the chance of precision kills because of the explosion. It's hard to tell whether you blow their head off or the explosion killed them with a body shot or whatever. So it lowers the ability for Firefly and Outlaw to be useful, honestly, but it is packed with more punch. And it is an adept, it is arc burn, which I don't use it unless, even with in the Vault of Glass raid, I don't use it because there's better things to use for oracles or anything, which like, you know, the corrective measure. That's usually what I go with when I run Vogue, is the corrective measure, because it's a heavy machine gun, good rate of fire, tears through oracles rather well. So that's what I use for that. Sniper rifle for the special, which is usually my pride and joys, which I have several of them. The Ex Machina from Wrath of the Machine, probably the best sniper in Destiny overall, both PvP and PvE. It is a fantastic sniper rifle. It is one of the best in the game. It is the bomb. I love it.
Probably got some of the Postmasters.
This is, yeah, okay. This is my Void Ex Machina. There's Arc and Solar, and I have Void, and I think I have some more on another character. This right here, boys and girls, the Thorn. Everybody, if you play Year 1 Destiny, this was the gun of guns. It was massive destruction. But now it has been nerfed into the utter ground, where its damage over time from its poison is basically nothing. It's horrible. It is the worst hand cannon, other than Zauli's Bane from from King's Fall raid. Those are probably the two worst hand cannons in Destiny. The Thorn and Zauli's Bane, which I have the adept version of Zauli's Bane that I scrapped and have yet to repurchase because why? All right,
Do you think
Abyss
we'll
Defiant.
Thorn?
I doubt it. I sincerely doubt we'll see the Thorn in Gear 2. I think they're gonna, like I said, they're really going out of their way to distance themselves from this game, so I wouldn't be seeing too much replication. Like, there's already been confirmed that one of the multiplayer maps that you will play on is the Iron Temple. So that is one of the things that they're bringing from Destiny 1, but mainly there's going to be a whole new weapon system, a whole new group of weapons, everything that they're, like I said, this is a standalone game that they're going out of their way to make sure it does not feel like a Destiny 1 expansion with this $100 price tag.
The bad one, I understand.
So, I mean, that's why I'm going through all these weapons right now, trying to think which ones do I want to use, because, like I said, this is down to a month and a half. You know, September 5th, it's right around the corner. I mean, this year's going by so quick. It's like, damn. You know, you got Praetor's Timepiece, Oversoul Edict, The Last Word, Red Death, Thorn, Black Spindle, the Inward Lamp. That's a pretty good full auto scout rifle from the Trials of Osiris. I got it from the scout rifle bounty at the Crucible Quartermaster, and it's actually a pretty good rifle. Right now I'm using, it's hard for me to come off my God roll wounded right here. Let's look at this bad boy. Ranged lens, heavy and slow, good effective range and recoil. Gives me a boost of stability and range. Armor piercing rounds, I go with full auto. Hell yeah. I could go with small bore, which lowers my magazine, gives me more range and stability, or I can go with triple tap, which is what I'm going for, which rapidly landing precision hits will return run round to the magazine. And then I go with Firefly, which these three right here, straight lethality in PvE. It is nasty. Bosses just drop. That I can assure you. This is my PvE loadout. Sometimes I'll change the heavies up to rockets, but since I'm using my bones of EO that have increased amount of machine gun ammo, of course I'm going with the IF materia, which is badass. The Oversoul Edict is a legendary from Crota. You can get a legendary version, which I do have one, but they also have the Adept version, which gives it arc burn.
I got it if you want to check out my character's showing.
Yeah, see, there's the they already saw the Oversoul Adept in my vault. I showed it to them.
Oh,
if you look at, we're looking at Joker's character right here. You can see he's got the Oversoul Edict Adept, which is a full auto and low impact pulse rifle. It's okay, especially if you do an arc burn, it should be good. Other than that, it's really not. They nerfed that type of pulse rifle because of the Clever Dragon incidents. Also he's running the Quantiplasm shotgun, which is a really decent shotgun with Battle Runner. It's pretty cool. And when it gives you extra armor while it's active, which back when shotguns ruled the Crucible, it was deadly. It was one of the deadliest shotguns other than the Matador. It was good. Everybody kind of underestimated the Quantiplasm, but I ran it quite a bit, and it was really well. When you get a kill, you run away quick, turn around, get another kill, you run away, get it quick. Sound and Fury, got Clown cartridge. Not the best of rocket launchers. Honestly, it's probably fairly weak as far as rocket launchers go. It's got weight for it, which is basically the sniper rifle has weight for it. You get a bigger magazine, which makes it 4 rockets, and then you got speed reload, which reloads that he's using. Spray and play, hard launch, whatever. I would probably go with over speed reload, go with Javelin over speed reload, specifically because of the velocity. Because it shoots the rocket out quicker.
Apparently, this is a stock thing for it, because on this Arctic version I got, or Arc version I got of it, has the same freaking loadout.
Yeah, the only difference between the Adept version and the Legendary version is the Adept has a burn. The Legendary version doesn't. All the other perks and loadouts are exactly the same. It's the exact same weapon. The only thing that makes it exotic is it has a burn with it. That's it. That's the only thing that's different about the raid weapons, being Adepts and the Legendaries. Is one has a elemental burn and the other one doesn't. And the elemental burn version takes up an exotic slot and the other one doesn't. Which, again, if you look at some of the raid weapons, like here, Kratos Timepiece, that is Head Seeker with full auto and missing a shot from this weapon. Burst will fire a 4-shot, which is not the greatest of perks, I'm not going to lie. It's got the low impact, high rate of fire pulse rifle. Like I said, they nerfed the piss out of these guns, so it's really not worth playing with. Time to kill is really low, especially in PvP. Yeah, Sunsinger is where I run. When I run my Warlock, I usually run, if I run Sunsinger, I run it with what those fucking gauntlets are called? Sunbreakers or something like that. They're really good. See, like, there's the Legendary Word of Crota. It's exactly like the other one, only there's no burn. That's the only, there's no burn. It looks a little different. It's not as you can see, it's not as detailed as the Adept version. They tried to make it look a little different, but honestly, it's the same weapons, just one has an elemental burn, the other one doesn't. There's in Meteor, PlayStation exclusive, which is not that good. Yet again, this is the Legendary Fang of Ir Yût. Again, okay. Up here is the there's the Adept version of the Fang of Ir Yût. Gives an arc burn. Not bad. The MAYHEM multi-tool, probably one of the best weapons in Destiny for the last entire longevity of this weapon. It has dodged weapon balance, changes everything, and it still has come out on top as one of the best weapons in the game. So kudos to the MAYHEM multi-tool for withstanding all the barrages of weapon balancing issues and still being competitive on all levels. It's good on PvE as well as PvP. So kudos to you, MAYHEM multi-tool. Let's see, what is this? That is my steel medulla. I also have a steel medulla that is adept right there, 400. Gives it void burn instead of your no burn. Colavance's duty, that is the scout rifle from Iron Banner Year 2. I'm trying to think of the best assault rifle. Well, you talking about auto rifles? Probably Genesis Chain. If I had to pick that one for PvE and PvP, overall, probably Genesis Chain. It's got Firefly with full auto, and it's a beast of a fucking gun. It really is. I don't know if I have the legendary version. I do. I don't know if it's on a character or in the vault. A lot of these guns I talk about are on different characters. I bet it's on a different character, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, the adept version is on this character. Yeah, right here. Genesis Chain. Gives it solar burn. Really good on a solar burn loadout. Same with Vision of Confluence. Really good with a solar burn. That's Chaos Dogma. Arc burn. Burning Eye. That's just a regular one really well. The Wounded. That's my girl. Right there. Triple tap. Firefly. Full auto. God roll. PvE, unstoppable.
Well, let me soup up my damn Chaos Dogma right quick.
That's probably one of the best scout rifles in Destiny. That's a 3-shot headshot kill in Crucible with a Chaos Dogma. One of the only scout rifles that can do that. In PvE, it will stop. Sometimes it can almost one-shot Shanks. If it had explosive rounds, it would one-shot Shanks. Yeah, I thought you meant auto. That's why I'm saying the Genesis Chain is probably the best auto rifle overall for both PvE and PvP. It's really effective in both instances. You guys see my hunter? I got some, well, as you can see, I got some ornaments for my armor here. I use the Crucible, or the Wrath of the Machine Gauntlets, because it makes heavy ammo drop like crazy against Fallen, which you use a lot of Fallen here. And an auto sniper rifle loader, which is really handy in Wrath of the Machine when you're using snipers against bosses and stuff. That's really helpful. This is the Crota armor with the I don't go with auto rifle ammo, because more chances of me using an auto rifle than a sidearm, so that's where we're gonna go. Go with Mortal Medicine, that's a good one. Gain a booster recovery. Per grenade kill, stacks for 20 seconds. It's pretty badass. It comes in handy a lot. And that comes in handy when you run Crota, but that's a raid specific perk, which is okay. And Bones of EO, once you put them on, you never take them off. They're perfect for the hunter. I can either change it from sniper rifle or machine gun ammo. Of course, you see I got the machine gun ammo. And use that. I could re-roll it, but I'm not going to. Solar double down after a solar double kill, which I usually don't run Golden Gunslinger. I usually run Night Stalker, because it's the most useful in a lot of situations. You know, in PvP, you can multiple tether if you run Quiver. In PvE, you run Black Hole. You can basically tether things for like a good 30 to 45 seconds. So that helps. This right here is Wish to EO. That's the Knuckles for the weekly raid. If you run the weekly raid, you can get more loot to drop, more multiple adept weapons and stuff, which this week is Vault of Glass, which I really don't give a shit about any of those weapons. I think I've got all the adepts from Vault of Glass as it is. I do believe I've got the Vision of Confluence, I've got Fatebringer, I've got Greatest Timepiece. And I think that's it. There's only 4, one of each class: auto rifle, pulse rifle, scout rifle, hand cannon. Which the auto rifle is Atheon's Epilogue, which nobody wants that crap. I have it, but I deleted it. Pulse rifle is Greatest Timepiece.
Wrath of the Machine had a sidearm weapon.
It does. It's called the, I have it. Has a sidearm. It is called, what is it called? Is it in the vault or is it on another character? I have several. It's Zen Moment or something like that. It's called something like that. But yes, there is a sidearm for Wrath of the Machine. I have it. I'll make sure, see if I have one in the vault. This is an adept. This is the adept Smite of Moraine from King's Fall. Firefly, pretty good perks. Actually, a really good pulse rifle. As you can see, it's the lower rate of fire, higher impact version of scout pulse rifles, which got a buff. So it's actually pretty good, especially with a solar burn. And as you can see, it's pretty in pink. If it'll bring it up, there it is. Yeah, look at it. Isn't it pretty? Look at it. There we go. See, look. Not bad. Does work. Let's see. Now we're looking to see if I've got the sidearm. Yes, I do have one right here. It is called Zeal Vector. Alright, I'll pull it out and I'll equip it so you can check it out if you want to, Kenny. There you go. Ah, god damn it. I didn't mean to put it back in. Son of a bitch. I hate that when I do that. Get back here. Should I pull out my my legendary Chaos Dogma so we could rock the Chaos Dogmas together, Kenny?
Sure.
Alright.
You probably got the adept version of it.
I do. I do have the adept version, but it's not worth the exotic slot.
Really?
Unless we're doing story missions, in which the story mission playlist this week is Arc Burn. So if we do the story list, if we do the playlist story mission, then yeah, I'll switch to the adept version. If not, I'll just stick with the legendary version. Vault of Glass is okay. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. It really does not like to give me loot at all. It really, really, really hates to drop good loot. I have yet to get a Vex Mythoclast, which is really the only thing I quote-unquote would want from that. But if I don't get it, I really don't care, because it's really not that much of a game-changer weapon. It's just cool to have it for year 3, other than just to have it. That would be why I want it. Not to use it, pretty much, per se, but my favorite is Wrath of the Machine. That's got some of the best weapons you can get in Destiny. It's actually a really fun raid to get your, especially when you get a good group together. Like, I've had groups where we could run a normal mode Wrath of the Machine 45 minutes, and that's if we had to wipe once or twice. I mean, love that raid. The raid on hard mode, done challenge mode with both Vosic and Axis challenge modes, which was pretty fun. That's my raid right there, is Wrath of the Machine. My least favorite raid is probably King's Fall. I don't like that raid that much. Really bad experiences for really shitty loot. So if I had to list them from most of my favorites to the least, it would probably, number 1 would be Wrath, then Crota, then Vogue, and then King's Fall. Come on.
It says Blighted Chalice. I thought it said Blighted Coven. Shows how much I pay attention. Where the hell do you do blighted coven? I
think-
blighted chalice.
Isn't it on Earth?
Feed blighted chalice strike on the moon. That's what we're gonna do. There it is.
Blighted chalice.
So I can get a taken sword that whoop-de-damn do.
The Dread Fang.
Yeah. What was the piece of crap sparrow you got for doing that mission?
Talk about the Velumbra?
That Velumbra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. That thing was a piece of crap.
Yeah, it looked like something from the. It was designed horribly. It looked bad. It looked like it was designed back in 1983 or something. It was terrible.
Ugh. 1980. This is what it sounds like when you shut the fuck up.
Mm.
The Taken King is dead, yet still his armies writhe and claw at our worlds. Even as you led the assault on the Dreadnought, a powerful Taken war beast fled for the safety of the shrine to Oryx. The would-be Prince Murloc
No,
works to
Isaac,
perfect
because
the dark
Vostok is not
sorcery.
worth the exotic slot.
He must be
Some people will like it.
destroyed.
I mean, you see it sometimes, but honestly, there's much better choices that are legendary that would work better in that auto rifle or whatever slot. It works best as an auto rifle. It's really terrible as a pulse or a scout. Hey, it's Malak.
Anybody home? The door is sealed with runes. Let's get to work.
Yeah, it is. I think this is Prince Malak strike, the Blighted Chalice strike. This isn't the heroic version or anything like that. This is the standard level 36 from the map, not the heroic random or anything like that. Oh, that was a waste. Joker's rocking out on a rock. How ironic. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you
I
were
was
doing.
burning some Vanguard wrap. Yeah, I
Oh.
was burning some 3 points. Yeah. Crap. Says I got 11 out of 15 Siva
The Taken
fragments.
exude blight wherever they go. Just one of the agonies of their existence. Malak has begun to control that blight, empowering it at his command.
So, now we know.
Alright, I get it. Blow up your little bombs and go the fuck on somewhere.
That's one thing I don't like. A lot of times it'll do that crap, and that's when your misadventure happens.
Yeah, because it took me a minute, but honestly what happens is there's several of them that blow up at once, and then they end up here at the top. And that's when all the enemies spawn is at the top and up here, but there's several of them that go off like little bombs. And you get your misadventures.
I need to fix our Twitter thing too. Let you have access to that too, and so you do that Twitter, or just tie your Twitter account in with this one too. That's what we could do. I need to update the
Beware the
information and
blight, Guardian.
stuff.
Malak's power is absolute here.
The blight is the black goo, right? What is that stuff anyway?
I guess what I could do
given form by
is
Malak's
make up a
cruel
Gmail
will.
called BECA Gaming Channel at gmail.com, and then that way we both have access to it, and that's strictly for this, for business inquiries instead of Psycho Br3ak.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that too. Honestly, if we didn't have the 195 whatever subscribers, I would honestly like to create an email and start a gaming channel that's not connected to your personal stuff.
Oh, you can do that. All you gotta do is just change the email. When you go to edit settings and stuff, that's what I did. I've changed the email before on there. So yeah, that won't be a problem. That's how I found out I had an audition for frickin' American Grit that I didn't find out I had until frickin' it was too late. It wasn't really too late. I only missed it by 4 days, but for some reason they already had their casting over.
Yeah. Isaac, the name of the gun you get from Omnigul is the Grasp of Malak. It was one of the guns that got nerfed in the last weapon balance update. They nerfed that type of pulse rifle, so it's not anything worth really having anymore.
They tend to did that for a lot of
Beware,
guns that were
Guardian.
hard to get.
The blight will drain your strength, your speed.
It's almost like you got
Do not
punished
let
for
Malak
freaking going out
dominate
and
this
busting your ass
shrine.
on the game, honestly. It's like, oh, you busted your ass to get this weapon? Cool, it's nerf. No, there's no law. Damn, this gun is steady as shit now. I'm backing off headshots like it ain't nothing. Dead that, no matter. Need to get me a. I have me a headset for my Xbox One. I need to get it to Dustin, but be wearing it on this.
Reload, bitch. Reload.
Pisses me off.
Hey, get out from behind that pole, you sack of shit. Thank you.
Oh, he's dead.
Did you kill him?
No, the guy went for Storm Trances going down there being a dumbass.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Malak was dead.
No, now he is.
Yeah, I know. I shot him in the head like 4 times. And then that speed reload for fucking sniper rifles almost got his ass again before you fucking killed him. Fucking sniper rifle was doing like 9,000 damage per headshot.
Where the hell's the chest? Oh, it ain't on here.
There ain't a chest. The chest is only on the 320 or the 350.
Oh.
Like, the only time you get a chest is when you get point counts for it, I think.
Oh, now we're going to barracks. I don't understand why we didn't have to capture him and bring him to the prison of others. It's like, no, you're not capturing him, you kill him. I'm gonna drink me some more coffee out. Fuck it, tomorrow's gonna be an easy day any damn ways. I say that, but fucking look at me. Oh, 10 hours is 10 hours. I had fun though with my dad though. He was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad you was able to remind yourself to do that, Isaac. I appreciate it, man. Break Every Chain Army, that's what we're called. We got a BECA gaming channel that we're using. We're hosting. The Psycho Break is hosting it right now, but hopefully we can get a separate channel going soon. But it's strictly BECA gaming. So when you got to mesh the two so he can have his personal ID and also he can take care of his personal stuff and not have people confused of what the hell is Break Every Chain Army gaming. And so we can lack some confusion, and that way we can focus point our gaming area. I mean, he's got his own personal channel, which is going to be great, and you can still follow and subscribe on him and check out his content and stuff like that. But BECA Gaming is going to have game reviews and our opinions, tech reviews and our opinions on tech reviews if we can get it on stuff that we have or whatever. We're going to film videos and stuff like that for the BECA Gaming. That's going to be strictly that. And BECA, of course, stands for Break Every Chain Army.
Oh, wow.
And that's what we decided to call ourselves. As you can see, our clan is Break Every Chain here on Destiny, and it is on Xbox One as well. Like I said, we are going to branch out into other games to bring you more gaming content as we go. So it's going to be great. And hopefully one day we'll take off and be something of relevance in the gaming community as a whole. You know, it might be delusions of grandeur, but it would be nice to go to VidCon and meet up with subscribers and fans of our gaming channel, and go to E3 to cover different aspects of E3 for our gaming channel and stuff like that. You know, to get to that point would be phenomenal. You know, of course, we're starting on the ground level of, you know, 0 subscribers, 0 content, but hey, word of mouth and pumping it out there, we'll hopefully get some followers and subscribers and people that like our content for Destiny onwards.
What's this helmet deal?
Right now I'm just jumping around the reef waiting for Joker to finish doing what he needs to do. He got his Dread Fang for that mission, so now I don't know what the next step's going to be. Check out my skull,
Hey,
guys.
what's good stats for this? Better already. If you, well, it says we can change to see the stats, but I don't know. I really don't know what I'm changing. Shine On is one of them. Increased super energy gain from killing enemies of darkness as well. Oh, you don't know what I'm doing on that. Better already is obviously good. Recover immediately after work belts, so that comes in handy. The hell is this? Oh, Dread Fang. Yeah, the Dread Fang drops at fucking 320.
Yeah, that's only, that kind of stuff is, you know, low light level, because that's before the light levels got jacked up to 400. Bust out my skull mask here and do this.
Yeah, we're gonna do that and soup it up. Is that how it looks?
I just really hope Destiny 2 doesn't turn out to be like, oh, it was great, now I want to go back to Destiny 1 because it was better. I really hope Destiny 2 kills this game, like buries it 6 feet under, puts a tombstone saying, here lies Destiny 1. It was fun while it lasted, now here's this game. That's what I hope Destiny 2 does with this game.
Always a pleasure.
Could very well end up doing that.
Goodbye.
What's the color for this? I'm in the ball. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, VidCon, because of the, it was because of them Paul brothers, Luke and John Paul or whatever those fucking little bastards are called. They were doing dumb shit at VidCon, like doing stuff they weren't supposed to do, causing people to could possibly get hurt or killed, but they didn't care because they're reckless little bastards. And I really, honestly, what they need to do is get taken out to a field and have the life beaten out of them repetitively until they bleed to death or something, because they're horrible people. Can't stand them. With their little faggoty ass hair, getting all these little squeakers and squirrels and girls. Oh my god, well, they're apparently dumb videos are stupid. Makes me ashamed to be part of YouTube.
So the Taken War, it would be me finishing up the, kill Oryx the Lost to Oryx, Banner to Oryx, Skywatch, Rockyard, and Cosmodrome. And once I do that, I'll actually get the freaking progress thing done in the book called, where is it? Taken War, and it'll be completed. Yep. Okay. Shit. Almost ran off the cliff. Gosh damn it, King, calm down. Get my coffee. Now, I will say, 194 people, or 192, that is a lot of subs. However, the only reason why I do have, like, if I can get some of my Big Brother stuff off of it and put it on my Get Out of Tommy Dim channel, which I'll change to something else, whatever, if I can do that. However, right now, YouTube is saying, hey, you want to download your YouTube videos? Oh, you have to be a fucking YouTube Red member. I hope I don't have to do that, but that's what it pulled on one of the things. I don't know. I'll have to check and see. If I can download the videos that I have and just upload them to my freaking Guide channel, then that'll be awesome. I'm hoping that I can get enough word around, which kind of stinks because it seems like nowadays the only way you're going to get shit started is if you do giveaways. I mean, that's honestly how I got so many freaking subs, because there was a giveaway done that I really had no say in, but because of that, I got blasted over people that didn't really care about my stuff. They just wanted that giveaway. And I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. I want people that's on my channel because they want to watch it, not because they think they're going to get something out of it. Do I want to do a giveaway? Yeah, sure. Eventually I do. But do I want them to sub just because they might get a giveaway? Hell no. That's stupid.
See, and that's why we need to separate BECA Gaming from Psyko Br3ak channel. We have to separate those two, because you want your personal stuff to get viewed because of your content, and we need people to watch the BECA Gaming for the gaming content and not mesh the two, because there'll be people not watching anything. That's why we need to separate the two.
Yeah. The other reason why I had on Psyko Br3ak, though, right now I'll change it to BECA Gaming, is because I want people to say, I remember subbing to this, and then boom, there goes the subs. Huh.
That's why I said we need to separate them. That's why we need to. That's why we should really start a new channel for BECA Gaming, for the BECA Gaming channel. That way you have your Psyko Br3ak. You have your Psyko Br3ak with your 192 subscribers. That way they know this is for Psyko Br3ak, and there's not for BECA Gaming or anything else. Where we have a BECA Gaming channel that we log into to do our streams and our gaming videos. That way it'll have their own subscribers for that, so they know what they're getting into, instead of having like the confusion if they're wanting to see a Big Brother audition and they're getting BECA Gaming instead of Psyko Br3ak. It's going to get confusing. That's why we need to separate the two from your personal channel and our gaming channel. It needs to be two separate things.
Okay, I mean, I'll do that, but I'm just saying it's going to be kind of hard, because on YouTube, if you haven't had so many subscribers, your your minutes on what you can do and how long you can game, shit doesn't get uploaded. We can try it and find out, but that'll suck if they pull that shit. A lot of it's like, you get so many subs, you unlock this many subscribe or whatever. But maybe we can do that. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what I can do. Nonetheless, come up with that Gmail account, and then we create the YouTube, move the banner over to there, and just start. Yeah, we can see about that. We can do that. On top of that, change our own personal YouTube things with our logos that we got, so people will sub to our personal channels too, like GamerX did at GamerX or whatever, where they got a conjoined channel, but they also got their own 2 personal channels.
Yeah, and see, that's what we can do. See, like, what I'm thinking is if you have your Psycho Break channel where you can do your Big Brother auditions, your vlogs, or whatever you want to do that's personal to you, you can put on that channel. And then I could have my RazRblaDeDreams channel where I can do vlogs and have the personal stuff that I want to put up. And then we have the BECA Gaming channel that is our channel that is strictly for product reviews, tech reviews, gaming, streams, all that stuff. That would be BECA Gaming, and that would be the hub, and then it would split off, and then people want to see my personal vlogs about what I do, like what I eat for breakfast or how my day's going or something like that, then they can subscribe to my personal channel for that as well. And same with Psycho Break channel.
This is going to be BECA Gaming channel. I already have a Psycho Break channel. I just had that's under my Psycho Break YouTube thing. It's actually spelled Psycho Break. I can still use that, and I'll make that my personal channel and whatever, because with the 194 subscribers or 192, that is hard to get. However, in the same spec, I'd rather us get subscribers that are going to watch our shit versus having 192 subscribers that ain't even going to look at it. So I understand that too. So
yeah, see, I'm not trying to milk the 192 subscribers from your personal channel, because that's for, they got there for your personal stuff. This is a new gaming channel. We need to separate them.
I don't know if they got on there because of me, because half of it was because they thought they were going to win Injustice 2, let's be honest. I started out with, I had maybe 75 subs, 77 subs, and then when the stuff kicked up about possibly getting this new game, then that's when my sub count went up.
You know, but I think we get a BECA Gaming channel going, we can start throwing that shit up there, putting it out there, people to come watch and subscribe, fucking going on different channels and trying to find people to, you know, to come and check our stuff out. You know, start from the ground up. I mean, like I said, everybody from Dado to Boogie and all these other big YouTubers started out with 0 subscribers at one time or another and just got big. So that's all we got to do is do our own thing. But I just don't want to get it convoluted with your personal stuff, because that makes it seem like it's more yours than it is ours if you have your personal stuff mixed in with the gaming stuff on your personal channel. It almost makes it feel like I'm working for you.
Yeah.
Which is why I said we needed to change the backgrounds, because, you know, your background was all your face and your logo, but mine had the background of your face and my face, which made it seem like I was working for you.
That's not what I was trying to imply, but I understand that. On the background of the BECA Gaming, it's your face and my face together.
That's right.
Basically
that's
saying we're joined up as a team. That's the way I was doing it for. Not like that. I just wasn't thinking when I thought that you would look at it that way, because that's not what I was meaning for. So, you know, so. But I did change it, and that's why my logo and your logo has both me and you on there. Not meaning that one owns the other. It's just like we're working together, like we're bros.
Right,
like
and that's why we're gonna, and that's why I think when we start, we should come up with Break Every Chain Army email, create another channel for us, so that would be Break Every Chain Army Gaming, and it would straight up be like, you could even put on your channel like, hey, come, you know, post on your video like, hey, got a new gaming channel, come check it out. It's the second channel. Links in the description. Break Every Chain Army Gaming, come check us out. Me and my boy RazRblaDeDreams. You know, I could do the same thing on my personal channel. Upload a video saying, hey, come check out Break Every Chain Gaming Army. Put it on Facebook, put it on Twitter. I could Snapchat it, because I got Snapchat, all that kind of stuff. We can put it out there, man. And that way, you can always come, just like if you want to see daily life of the people behind Break Every Chain Gaming, we got right here. This is my personal channel. This is RazRblaDeDreams' personal channel for vlogs and stuff, but for gaming reviews, opinions on different games, tech, streams, all that shit would be strictly for the Break Every Chain Army. That's what Jacob did. They have their personal channels, and then they have the one email that everybody has for the Psycho Squad that can log in and do Psycho Squad stuff on the Squad channel. It's completely separate from personal channels.
I'm at the wrong one, aren't I?
I don't know what you're doing. I'm just here.
I'm supposed to be doing Kill Taken Champions.
On Mars?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I need to be on Mars. Alright, let me go up. Go to orbit.
I know there's one taking War Earth. You gotta kill him on Earth. I gotta do that one.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. That's what I meant to go to. I wasn't paying attention when I selected the planet.
Yeah, thanks, Isaac. I appreciate it. See, Isaac agrees with the our idea for starting a game channel, and I think that'll work out good because then we both of us have the access to email, and then I think it's that's the way we should do it.
Now, what about the Facebook page? You think we ought to create a whole new Facebook page with that, and just leave the Psycho Break thing like it is?
Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna completely separate Psycho Break and Break Every Chain Army Gaming into two separate entities. Psycho Break is going to be your personal stuff, for your personal page, your personal Twitter, your personal that's strictly for your personal stuff. Break Every Chain Gaming is going to be for as our gaming network. So we'll have a Break Every Chain Army page, we'll have a Break Every Army Twitter, we'll have a Break Every Chain Facebook. All that shit will be strictly for the gaming aspect for that one channel. We're completely separating our personal stuff from the professional stuff that we're starting.
Alright, then let me edit this and change it back. Hold on.
Ah, come on. Oh, you piece of shit.
Crap, I'm trying to...
There we go.
Give me just a moment here. I'm trying to... It won't let me do it. It's not going to let me double do it. I gotta wait. Because if you look at the BECA Gaming channel background picture now, it's both pretty much even, you know?
Yeah. I think, like I said, everything that has both of us together, that works fine for the Break Every Chain Gaming. We're working together for that.
Do you know how to do the page part of it, though? Like, did you create a fan-based page before on Facebook?
I have never done it before, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to do. I could figure it out.
Yeah, it is. It is. Just the moment I'm doing this, turn up. So that's what we'll do then. And you'll have one fan page for your RazRblaDeDreams logo thing too, because it'd be cool to have one of yours and mine, you know, as well as the like individual versus just the BECA Gaming, whatever. Something to think about.
Well, it's all a matter of what you're going for. If you want a popular gaming channel, then hell yeah, that's what we're doing. If you want individual notoriety, then we're gonna have. You're talking about splitting it up. So I mean, you're wanting two different things at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not talking about individual notoriety. I'm just talking about like. I'm just talking. I'm just brainstorming, man. That's all I'm doing. I'm not. What the hell? He's got that eyeball. Alright, so we're just waiting for the Taken, I guess. Where do I go for the... It is Lost to Oryx.
I'm at the Skywatch right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm at the Skywatch one right now. I'm looking for a fucking lieutenant if he where the hell it would be.
Yeah, if you kill him, will it count for me or no?
It should if you're close enough.
Oh, fire team, I figured. I see where you're at now.
I'm finding these lieutenants. Yeah, there's another lieutenant corrupting the land. Where the fuck is he at? There we go.
Now I know it'll count because, hell, I remember we done this shit on Xbox. I got nothing against Xbox One. I love the gaming on it. It's got a hell of a stable servers. The only thing I hate about it is the fact that a lot of people, when they get there'll be one thing that comes out and you can say to hell with trying to find people to game with on there after that. Oh shit. I really wish we could have gamed with some of our old peeps again, but I know we'll be able to
game with each other no more.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much, as far as Ivory goes, it's pretty much him and Elisa, that's it. They play with a bunch of randoms and play different games and do other shit. They don't even, like, and Clayton and nobody, like I said, when the beta came out, I literally saw nobody on Xbox One that we used to play with playing the beta at all. Like, not even trying it out or nothing. They were pretty much, like, over Destiny completely.
That sucks that it happened that way, but...
Well, they pretty much got mad at me because they thought I sold out the PlayStation. That I left them, they think that I left them to switch to PlayStation, which, honestly, I wouldn't have switched to PlayStation if I didn't feel alienated and left out with them on Xbox. You know, they pretty much left me out to dry hanging out with you both, dude. They didn't hang out with us at all on Xbox hardly ever.
Wolf ship display? What's that?
Did it count for you?
Yeah.
Alright, now then. Oh, you're the fire team leader. I guess I'll just go back the old school way.
Yeah, I did. Sure did. Now, that's pretty some narrow-minded crap if they think that the only reason you went to PlayStation was because of that. Let's keep in mind that PlayStation has a lot of other variety games besides first-person shooters. Okay? Let's keep in mind that they had Uncharted 4 that both me and you basically wanted to play, that we really looked forward to playing, and Last of Us once we saw the Last of Us 2 trailer. So, honestly, whatever. Maybe someday they'll broaden their minds. No offense to you guys if y'all do watch our stuff. I appreciate it. But understand there's more games. There's more variety. And just to put yourself down to counting for one console, you're missing out on a lot of stuff. Now, will I buy a Switch? Hell no, because I'm not into that stuff. I have no need to play that. I don't want to play that.
Cool, Isaac. Appreciate it, man. We're glad you're enjoying this PvE experience here.
Yeah, when you got people that talk, when we got like a podcast, 'cause it's almost like a podcast, honestly, with gaming.
Come on, load up, you son of a bitch. Thank you.
Hey, we got Ghost Rider here. That's copyrighted. Tell you what, it was pretty kind of ridiculous that time we was gaming doing the Crota thing, and frickin' Andrew or whoever had a frickin' meltdown right there on the thing, calling each other off. I was like, what? Okay. We played this numerous of times too. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh my god, dude. Hello. Remember Moments of Triumph, the first one? We did used to game together, guys.
Yeah, like I said, I'm over Xbox right now. Like I said, I've enjoyed playing Destiny on PlayStation in the last 3 or 4 months that I've had PlayStation than I did the whole time on Xbox One. Strictly because of the people that I'm playing with. Not all of them are bad on Xbox, don't get me wrong. Like, I still love Clayton and all those guys. But there are others that just made the gaming experience more stressful than it needed to be. And I remember the last time I got together with them and played, so tried to play with them, they pretty much ignored me the entire time I was in the party with them.
Did they invite you in the party at
Yes.
all? Or?
Yes, they did. And then they proceeded to ignore me after they were giving me shit about jumping to PlayStation. And then they pretty much ignored me to the whole time I was in the party trying to get their attention, and we wasn't even playing the same game. I don't even think we were playing Destiny at the time, and it was just like, all it did was make me angry, and I was like, I remembered why I went to PlayStation, so I really didn't stick around with them that much after that. I came back here, and you know, when I get on my Xbox, I've had a couple messages from other people saying, hey, you know, Skyrim, you know, because they see me playing Skyrim, and they're like just joking around about me playing Skyrim, and they see me on Xbox still. But as far as like gaming together is concerned, no. That probably ship has sailed, unfortunately. So we do on Xbox, we're just going to end up having to build a new fan base, new friends list, basically, that's going to play Destiny 2 with us on Xbox One.
Yeah, I got my real life friends, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Definitely I'll have to weed them out.
I've got like 2 real
Weed
life
out the
friends.
game
Like,
ones.
I got you, and I've got Candace whenever she feels like it. But most of my other real life friends are doing their own thing, and that's why I have Facebook. I can keep tabs on them, but I don't have to be like in their fucking life 24/7. You know, I'm like, a lot of my friends that I had when I lived in Alabama like 5 years ago, they've all got married and having kids and move on doing different things now, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just here, you know. And I'm happy with that. That's what makes me so much better. Even without my metas, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm feeling really legit happy with my life right now, where I'm at, what I'm doing. I'm not dragged down anymore about anything. I'm really just doing my own thing, and that's why I'm excited about our gaming channel and getting it set up the way we need it to set up and get our subscribers. And maybe a few years down the road, you know, I'd really like to attract more of an adult audience versus a bunch of kids. You know, because that's something that's an untapped market. How many gamers are out there that are our age? There's tons of them that are our age that have been gaming that don't like to game with a bunch of little kids. You know, how many times you see posts on Destiny where it's like, need 3 for this raid, no squeakers, know what you're doing. You know, I mean, they even have their own reputation called squeakers. You know, and that's something that a lot of people are really looking for, is to find a gaming experience with people that are older than 10. And that's an untapped market. And I think we could really, you know, focus and get more adults involved with Break Every Chain Army Gaming because we take a more adult standpoint and a more mature standpoint, and maybe attract a more mature audience for our gaming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not really be left alone. We're not really talking about that. We're just really, we're trying. I want to get this uniform. That's the one thing that Jacob's channel really was lacking, was any kind of uniformity. There was no, we're all for one, one for all type mentality. It was nothing like that. It was, we're a part of a group, but we're not going to give it any support. You know what I mean? It was like, we're a group, but it's pretty much left to you. If you stream, cool. If you don't, cool. There's really no progression. You know, Jacob was like, I do all this, but then never came through, and pretty much everybody else was just moving on, so nobody really took it seriously. Whereas me, personally, I'm taking this seriously because I want it to be something more than just a hobby at some point. That would be amazing to have something awesome. Will it happen? Who knows? But I want to at least stack up the cards in my favor to give it the best shot I can at a correct demographic that I want to approach and build on and go from there.
What the hell? How long are we gonna have to wait for this taking guy?
Who knows? That's why I just run around here and shoot fallen.
We got no head. Oh shit. I guess
Have you got the Siva fragment that's up here, Kenny?
Where are you?
I'll come over here, I'll show you. Oh, now taking are gonna show up. Should be one right up here.
Oh wow. How do you get it?
You just jump up there and hover a little bit and press square.
Shit. Evidence something? Yeah. Shit.
It takes a little bit, but you can get it. It took me a little bit to get it too. I was like, damn it. 'Cause you
My
gotta-
thing is, I'm not even seeing the square thing popping up. I'm wondering if I'm even doing it right. Hey, Michael, there's a dead ghost over here. You've already got it.
Yeah, I've already got that ghost.
Alright. Good morning, school.
What is it? Is there a lieutenant around here? Are we missing something here? What are we going on here? There we go. Here's a lieutenant corrupting the land. Where is he at? Is this gonna be him right here? Nope. Nope. Where are you at? Nope. Nope.
The map was gone.
Oh, I got it. Did you eventually get that Siva fragment?
No, I was looking focusing after we get this guy killed. We didn't get him too, damn. We are killing quick.
Oh, that should be the last one now. It should have the, yep, there's the boss.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Oh, you piece of shit. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, people are stupid, Isaac. They like the dumbest things and expect, and that's why reality shows are are famous, and it's fucking dumb. It's so dumb that people like Jake Paul and those guys can do stupid shit like break up with their girlfriends or put shit in their swimming pool and set it on fire, and people are just like, oh my god, that's the coolest thing ever, and they look like a couple of little dweeboids. Dude, that's even worse, dude. They're, ugh. People like that make my fucking skin crawl, make me sick.
Alright, now the strict banner of Oryx, wherever that is, that's going to be...
That's at the
on
rocket
what, the
yards.
rocket- Okay. We'll be done with this shit.
I gotta talk to Varix apparently after this. Oh, there's my last one, banner of Oryx. This one's hard too. This one's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it says I had to talk to Varix too after I did it too.
It said talk to Varix, and then then there's another one that's this right here. So go kill this POS. This one's hard too.
Is that the one that's got the something, the hated or whatever?
No, this is that was the one at Skywatch. This is the one that it's such a large area that you can have to cover for looking for lieutenants and where he could spawn, and there's a lot of enemies like in the public space, like a lot of Hive and Fallen that are around on top of when the Taken shows up.
Yeah, that would suck.
And then, I mean, you literally, at this point, you can have lieutenants spawn where you would literally have to get on your Sparrow and hurry up and get to that area because it's such a large area. And then when you kill the lieutenants, the enemies are ridiculous, like all over the place. I mean, it's one of the harder boss fights of Taken on the Cosmodrome. Is this one, hands down, is the hardest one to do. Because especially like if you die and you respawn, 99% of the time it will spawn you a mile away from where he is. So you literally have to like take 30 seconds to get to where you have to get back to where you can fight him, and then usually end up losing, running out of time. They're usually taking corruption subsides before you can kill him. At least that's my experience with this one. It's difficult. Are you using a Viking funeral with your solar grenades?
Yeah.
That shit's awesome. If you ever get a chance to get Sunbreakers, that really comes in handy too. If you have those for your Warlock, I know you have them on Xbox, but I don't know if you have them on PlayStation.
No, I didn't get it. By the time they were selling them on PlayStation, I'd already had it pawned and stuff.
I got mine in a drop, actually really good rolls too. So I was like, hell yeah, made Falcon jealous. He was like, God damn it. But then he got some Sunbreakers with a good roll, so he was like, oh, okay, now I don't have to be so jelly. I hear you, I hear you, Isaac. I mean, I hate to hold people's ages against them, but honestly, as long as I've been playing this game and playing with people in multiplayer, I've really gotten quite stingy with squeakers. They're so annoying. And a lot of the times they don't know what they're doing, and even when they do know what they're doing, they're annoying because they think they're better than what you're doing. Like, you put a post on LFG looking for people to join your game, and it's your post, it's your game, and they come in and then they start trying to tell you how to do what you're doing like you don't know. I'm like, I've constantly had to tell people, like, look, this is not my first rodeo. I mean, I've been playing this game a long time. This is like, you know, they come in thinking I've never run the raid before. Like, dude, this is my third time today I'm doing this, okay? Get out of my face. I'm like, well, this is how we do it. I'm like, well, you're stupid. You know, you're retarded. And you run into people that don't do the exact same strategy, and you're like, look, you're fucking up the program, and they don't believe it, and it's a lot of crap. So I've really taken my time and looking for people to join my clan that are going to play consistently, because I don't like going to LFG and playing with randoms. I'd much rather have a friends list where I can go through and get a 6-man team together to run a raid from the clan, from a group of people that I know that are competent, that are well prepared for what we're doing. You know, and because to me, there's there's times where you take gaming seriously, like when you run raids or something like that. That's where you really don't have too much joking going on. You have, conversation is limited to strategy and what's going on where and when, because chatter gets annoying and confusing in a lot of ways. So that's when raids are serious. But like what Joker and I are doing right now, this is laid back fun where we can talk about random dumb shit, bullshit, what we like, what we don't. Basically a podcast, like he said, is basically a podcast with gaming right now. So this is pretty much what this is right now. So it's nice, calm, cool, collected, laid back. I mean, Isaac, I know you're 12, that's cool. You know, as long as you know what you're doing, I really don't mind it. And you're not annoying little squeaker, being a little fuckhead, that's cool. But I am not afraid to kick people from my fire teams and shit like that. I've done it numerous times where I was like, look, you're gonna shut up and do what you're supposed to do, or I'm gonna boot your ass. And they're like, fuck you, and then they get fucking booted, and then they get butthurt.
The other thing is too, like the guy you trying to be helpful and help get the quest for the freaking thing, and he was all about starting shit with you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And I'll tell you straight up, there are times where, we'll be in the middle of a raid with a random from LFG, and we'll be having conversations over with messages discussing whether or not we should keep a certain person or get rid of them or boot them and find somebody else while we're in the middle of the game. So, I mean, there's never a time where we're not communicating and looking and scouting and trying to break every chain army on the map in a way that people are going to be like, we want to be a part of that, But we also not going to accept every Tom, Dick, and Harry that wants to join a clan either. We've had too many people where we just recently had to cut a couple people loose because, we're like, hell yeah, join the clan. And, they started out chill as fuck and then turned out to be a total fucking douche nozzle and then get error code DOS boot. We've had to do that. So now we've had to implement to where we have to approve a request instead of just having it open. Yeah, my little 2000, my skull mask. Yeah, you gotta love that. I got that in the Treasure of the Ages. That's the only reason I got it, because people fucking paid for that shit, and I got it in the Treasure of the Ages, the Festival of the Lost Skull, and the little head spin. This one, which is probably one of the coolest emotes in Destiny. I have to admit, I actually paid $10 for 2 of these, one for Psyko Br3ak and one for myself, because it's just that cool of an emote. It was totally worth the $5 a piece for it. But the skull I didn't pay for. I got these both on PlayStation for Treasures of the Ages. So that's why I'm rocking it, because like I said, this is more of a podcast with gaming in between. Nothing to do anything any real stressful that requires a lot of strategy or technical, communication, anything like that. This is just doing normal shit. Oh, here we got Taken corrupting the area, so now we're gonna get ready for this shit. So there's some over there. I had to switch it off my Chaos Dogma legendary back to my Wounded, because this is definitely the better of the 2 guns, I'm not gonna lie. Although Chaos Dogma is a really good weapon, don't get me wrong, it's a very, very good weapon. Just this Wounded is much better of a weapon than Chaos Dogma is, right? Get out of here.
That's what you mean. You got the freaking Fallen trying to shoot X2.
Oh yeah, it's a pain in the ass, dude. It's not no joke. Oh my God, there's another lieutenant. Will this motherfucker please die? Oh damn it, die! Fuck. Alright, there's another lieutenant running around here somewhere. Now there's 2 of them.
On, dude.
Look for these
How many
captains.
lieutenants you?
There's 2 lieutenants running around here somewhere, and we got to get them, otherwise they're taking them. Well, subside. There's one. I got one right here. Hey, quit warping. Get the fuck out of my face, you shadow thrall piece of shit, whatever the fuck you are. Get out of here. Yeah, fuck you. Alright, there's another one around here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking.
There he is, I got him.
Alright.
I found him. If he doesn't fucking kill me. No, it does not. Shit, we lost it. It's taking corruption to subside. That's the kind of shit I was talking about. See how long that is? See how much fucking area you have to cover in order to make sure you get all the lieutenants? And I finally found the last lieutenant, and I killed him, but the taking corruption had subsided by then. And it was, I don't know how you missed him. He was right here in the middle, right where you at, and you left to go to the other side, but that's okay.
Yeah, the other side, yeah, because I didn't know exactly where he was, so I was doing the taking over there too. That was part of this big area. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Apparently, the lieutenants are going to stay where the most people are. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you stay on this side when it happens again. You stay on this side, and I'll go look around. I'll be the one to run around and look. That way, we don't end up in a situation where we're both on the complete opposite side, and there's a lieutenant right here where you was just at. You didn't even see him. So that we'll stay on one side and we'll split it up. Because this one's, like I said, this one's hard enough just to find the lieutenants and then kill them. Because there's so much area to cover. Because they can spawn. If they had spawned just like in this little area right here, I could understand it. It would be a lot better. But it's not just this little area. It's all the way damn near to where you first come into the rocket yards. It's all that far back from towards the beginning of where you get into the rocket yards, all the way to here. So that's a huge chunk of area to cover for looking for 3 lieutenants that spawn. Plus you got little fuck-ass enemies like this hive and fallen spawning everywhere too. Yeah, this one's a royal pain in the ass, not gonna lie.
Yeah, because instead of them shooting at him, they'll all shoot at you. So I wonder what happens to the damn speaker.
I'm sure we'll find out. I'm sure that's going to be one of the rescue missions. Because there are some rescue missions where campaign story missions are where you're going to end up rescuing different vendors like Cade 6 or Amanda Holiday or something like that, where and then as you rescue them, they'll populate the farm as vendors. No, I think the Titan in Destiny 2, I think the characters are actually fairly well balanced as far as their supers go, because they're all fucking weak, if you ask me. The Sentinel Titan is trash. I mean, it's okay with the Superman shield if you can keep it last, but if you get in your super, it's so easy for you to die, even with a super now, that they can kill you out of your super, like, instantly. Whereas before on Destiny 1, it takes a little bit more power to kill somebody out of their super, not this. No, that's nothing OP in the from the beta that I thought, except for the meta weapons like the pulse rifles that were coming up in the fusion rifle that they were all about. You know, the main ingredient, the Nurgle, and there's Nightshade, like the 3 weapons of the beta meta weapons for the Crucible. But there was really not a lot of abilities being used, even in PvE. My favorite still was probably the Hunter, even though they really weakened the Hunter's abilities. They made him really weak. Still like the Hunter. Like I said, the beta was fun for what it was. There was a lot of things that I think it needs help with, and I think there's a lot of it that they kept under wraps just because they didn't want to give everything away in a beta. However, there are expectations, and there has been some things released from IGN and leaked out, and people have been discussing that make it seem much better than what the beta led on for it to be. So there's still room for excitement and looking forward to. I personally am excited for it, looking forward to Destiny 2. I'm ready to, I really hope it's the Destiny 1 killer I expect it to be. I don't want to have to wish I go back to this game when I play Destiny 2. I like it. I really like that, Isaac. I think that's a good idea to put shotguns and snipers and rocket launchers and grenade launchers all in a heavy slot to choose from. That way you really can't have an OP loadout in Crucible anymore. You have to pick and choose. I'm probably one of the few people that think that the locked loadout for certain activities is a good thing. I think that adds a level of difficulty and choice and strategy that Destiny 1 lacks. Like if you're in the middle of Nightfall and you find out, well, when, and there's certain sections of the area that's good with a shotgun, and then there's a certain area that's better with a sniper, and then you can switch on the fly in Destiny 1 and you'll be good to go. Whereas if on Destiny 2, if you're in a Nightfall and it's a locked loadout and you pick a shotgun and you find yourself in a sniper area, well, then you can't switch to a sniper on the fly anymore. That adds another level of difficulty and strategy. Like, well, now that you're in a situation where a sniper would be the best, but you're locked out with a shotgun. How are you going to be most effective with a shotgun in a sniper area without being a burden or dying or anything like that? That's a whole other level of strategy that I think will be really fun in Destiny 2. which I have to admit, playing the shotgun on the beta was really, really fun. I mean, I would have rather have it more shots in it than 4 rounds. I think that's kind of a joke. They give you 4 shotgun rounds. I mean, if you gave you 6 or maybe even 8, that would mean something awesome. I think that would be cool. They give you an opportunity to run around, because the shotgun was straight up old school year 1 precision damage shotgun. It was not nerfed Destiny 1 nerfed shotguns of marshmallow pansiness. This was a shotgun, and it was straight deadly in the beta. It was the shit. It was fun to, I mean, you could jump up, shoot, bam, done. I mean, it was 4 kills easily if you were good with it. That's the only beef, but I do like the fact that it's in the heavy slot. The pick and choose between that way, and that fucks up. That adds another strategy, and it fucks up the hardcore OGs that are like, you know, they can get a no land beyond with a fucking LDR 50 and then a fucking rocket launcher all at the same time and run around and just murking noobs all day because it makes them feel good about themselves. Whereas before, now they got to pick and choose. Even fusion rifles, like linear fusion rifles and stuff like that, are in a heavy slot, so that even adds another level of how you choose and what to do. Really not too keen on the stats, you know, where, you know, here you have intellect, strength, and discipline. On the other one, you have like resilience and other this. It's really kind of difficult to. It's different from the armor loadouts on Destiny 1 for sure. But I think it'll be cool once you get used to it. I think the full game is going to be an amazing thing. Which tune into BECA Gaming channel on September the 5th at 11 o'clock Central Daylight Time. There's the launch of Destiny 2, and BECA Gaming will be on that shit like stink on a turd. I'm not gonna lie, we'll be all over that shit, and we will be pumping out the coverage for you guys. Check out on YouTube, on Twitch. Hopefully, I'd like to get us to have one of us broadcast on Twitch and one broadcast on YouTube at the same time while we're gaming. I think that would be a very interesting way to go about it, to have multiple streams going at the same time. Broadcasting Destiny 2, that way if you wanted to see like my perspective of Destiny 2 and what character I'm playing, you could. Or if you wanted to switch over to Twitch or something like that, you could see it from Psyko Br3ak's perspective on what he's doing. Especially for like 2 different character loadouts, that would be even better. If I'm running a hunter and he's running a warlock, that way you could see which one, how each one plays differently and stuff. I mean, that's what I'd like to do. Alright, now we're looking for, there's no lieutenants yet. It hasn't said anything has popped up yet. Let's go back over here. Alright, here's a lieutenant. Is this him? Yep, I got him right here. Got it. Oh, Yellow Health Fallen. What the hell are they doing over there?
Well, I don't understand either. Who gets killed by falling is weird.
Oh, come on. Quit dodging around, you little bastards.
I'm not coming up where you are. Apparently that's going to be where they are, is where you're at.
Well, that's where one of them, shit, there's going to be another one, so here comes another one, so don't get over here too far yet.
Ah, there's one.
There you got him. There's right here. See, every time you leave, there's another one that shows up. See what happens, Kenny? You're ruining everything.
Well, I'm shooting at one right now.
I'm just fucking with you.
There's one shooting upon me.
I got one back here too. It just fucking killed me. So now I gotta fucking respawn. Respawn, you piece of shit. It fucking puts me in the middle of the goddamn where I don't need to be. That's what I hate about Destiny sometimes. I don't need to be way the fuck back here. Will you please stop that shit? Oh my fucking god, if I had a shotgun I would blast your shit to hell. Where did you go? You sack of shit. Now we're gonna look for a boss. Is it gonna be over there by you, or is it gonna be back here? That's where we need to
No,
find
it's right here by me.
Alright, I'm coming to you. There he is. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Guardian, down.
Son of a bitch! Oh, come on, game. Why? You're so fucking gay.
Guardian down.
I don't think no time for you to kill you. You burn.
So many fucking vandals and shit. Can't even get to the boss. Oh, come on! Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I wish I had a fucking goddamn shotgun or a rocket launcher or something.
Guardian down.
Oh my god, they popped up right beside me.
Ah, fuck you. Oh my god, we're not gonna get this guy. We're running out of time. Yep, there it is. Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Not enough time. We couldn't kill him. Fuck me, man. That makes me fucking mad. Yeah, everybody's pushing for Titan. They're like, Titan's going to be the greatest thing, which I'm pretty sure they're going to have. It's going to be Titan Mania when Destiny 2 launches. Right now, I'm fucking pissed off because that motherfucker should have died. He should have fucking died. But because of all these little fucking ads and me dying and him dying on a constant basis, fucked it up. And yet again, here we are, not killing him. That kind of shit makes me fucking ill as hell.
I probably need to go to the thing and buy some more heavy stim. Because the heavy ammo was eating his ass up.
Yeah, you probably, let's go get, you need to get prepared then. Go to the orbit.
Alright.
Because there's no point in trying to do this if you're not prepared to do it. You might as well go get some heavy sense and get ready to do this.
Yeah, it sucked that it pulled that shit though. We got him pretty good bit, but I
Couldn't hit the damn guy. He was constantly behind a bubble. It was constantly something. There was ads fucking everywhere protecting him, doing everything and anything. And it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, if you start getting high, like I was hitting 5,000 and something off of it. And when I started getting good damage, his health started going down some. Then there was Taken that popped up beside me, hitting me with fireballs and black balls. I had 2 lieutenants trying to kill me, and they did.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. It was ridiculous, dude. There was no way we could live. There was so many ads in one area that if you took the time to kill the ads, then you were going to run out of time to kill the boss. And then if you're trying to kill the boss, there was ads in the way. It was a fucking clusterfuck, and it was annoying as shit.
Ready. Closing communication.
I'm gonna do alright. It's time to switch some shit up here. What do I got here? Let's go. No, I don't. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
Alright, let's see. Shit. I put on there that the Psyko Br3ak page will return. We're just working out a couple of bugs doing the test run. Cool, I guess that was it. Hold up. Hold on just a damn minute.
Hunt well.
You look ready, do it. This is goodbye.
Another crisis. This will be worth it. We'll see. For the Queen.
Okay, taking more for Petra, taking more for... Damn, that's a lot of shit. Alright, let me check and see what he's got, and then I gotta buy that stuff. Really? You want to give me a ruin, a reciprocal ruin? Gosh damn it.
When you want. I assume there are new questions with the four orcs. Rather regrets, wasn't it? Until the next time.
Same map again. Alright, gonna turn in my passage coins for frickin' boats. Good deal. Oh,
Yeah.
now I gotta buy my shit, buy the heavy suit.
Feeling about you from the start.
rifle.
No, Jimmy cracked corn, but I don't care. Bought 28 heavy synth. I think we should get him now.
You think?
Do you think I ought to switch to my icebreaker on him too, or?
No. It's not, I didn't use a sniper at all. I switched from my sniper to a shotgun.
Okay. Alrighty then. You ready?
Yep.
Just let me know here. Alright.
Devolution 816.
So I put on the Psyko Br3ak thing on that BECA Gaming that I was just testing out stuff. That mean you're doing a test run to see how it looks and what we're going to do, so we can get our ideas so we can do the channel. Alright. Yeah. I wish we could go quicker into wherever instead of just, you know what I mean? Like, $12:01, I've got to open up in 4 hours.
Probably gotta take you a nap or something before you go in.
Yeah.
Fallen have strengthened their positions around the old blood sites. We need to be cautious.
Yeah, definitely, Isaac. They're gonna, if they have an invective light shotgun and it does the damage and power that it has, the shotgun had in the beta, it will be the one thing that everybody will want aside until it gets nerfed. Because yes, the one thing about nerfs and buffs about Destiny 2 that I really like they did is they handcrafted each weapon individually, so they don't have to go in and nerf an entire class of weapons if one is OP or not. They can actually go in and fine-tune the weapons individually for nerfs and buffs if they need to, which is way better than if you have a fucking hand cannon that is so OP, they just shut down all hand cannons because it's one OP and ruins everything. So the one wish that everybody really has at this point about Destiny and Destiny 2 is the fact that they wish that they could separate, fine-tune nerfs and buffs separately from PvP and PvE. Which I really wish they could do that, because I'm really tired of having a PvP problem affect PvE. Every time they have to nerf a gun or do something to a weapon system, a weapon class, because of the player versus player, multiplayer, it affects PvE, like shotguns in Destiny 1 here. You know, they were too overpowerful in PvP, yet here we are, they nerfed the shit out of them, and they nerfed them in PvE as well. You know, they don't do critical damage anymore, but they said they buffed damage by 20% in PvE, which it shouldn't. The player versus player, the multiplayer should not dictate the PvE experience. That should not. The two shouldn't correlate. But Bungie, according to them, is trying to make the playing experience of both PvP and PvE equal as far as how it feels and how it plays. So and it's not going to accomplish. I mean, they're two separate entities. You know, I want my weapons to be powerful and be able to do and kill enemies in player versus everything, you know, PvE. Instead of having a nerf because a bunch of crybabies in PvP don't like it. That was one of my biggest beefs about the beta, was because there was a lot of content for player versus player, but there wasn't very much for the PvE guys like myself and Joker and anybody. A lot of the Break Every Chain clan are PvE guys. They don't play a lot of Crucible, and there wasn't a lot of content for the beta to have for other than Crucible.
I come to find out that that beta that we played was 3 years old too, because it was a beta that they were prepping for their little thing for. I think I found out that beta was old, so that freaking Milky Planet Nexus may be what it is, but it may even look even better than what we saw. You know what I mean? It kind of had a barren look, and I'm pretty sure it's going to.
Oh, I'm sure they'll add things and do things and stuff like that for the full launch. But yes, that was a 3-month-old build, and the reason they left it that way is that's the internal build for the alpha they played. That was strictly internal, and they made their own assessments of what they think they thought from playing it, that what they needed to happen and what they needed to do. And instead of going to say, well, this is what will fix it for the, you know, the game, they decided to give it to us as a beta and basically see if what we say as a community correlates with what they said as the developers. You know,
what happened?
A lot of the stuff, a lot of the things that they thought they needed help, we agreed with. You know, like for example, the heavy ammo drops in PvE was extremely low, and they thought when they played it internally that they needed to do some fixing to get more heavy drops from certain enemies and stuff like that, and make sure, you know, more heavy ammo drops during gameplay. And we agreed when we played it, so that's one of the things that they'll fix for the full release, is they'll have heavy ammo drops will be better for people to pick up. And I'm sure there are other things that they have addressed that just haven't gone public with or anything like that, but that's the whole reason they gave us an old build. It's just the same one they had. They just wanted to make sure that what they thought was wrong with the game was the same thing we thought would be wrong with the game. And a lot of the times we were on the same page for some things, I'm sure. Like I see them buffing the recovery time for your abilities in PvE a lot more than what it is. It's too slow now. I mean, I don't want to, and they're probably going to buff grenades as well, because they're utterly useless in the beta. They were horrible. You throw a grenade and pseudo kill an enemy, and then you got to wait 2 more minutes to pseudo kill another one. It was ridiculous. So I'm sure there's going to be some fine-tuning that they're going to do between the beta and here and the full release in September.
We weren't 2 men in this damn thing. If we could get some other people there, because I seen as I was coming up here, there are other people on the server here. If they're focused on that one side, I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, when I did this on another character, when Falcon and I were doing, I mean, it didn't take us any time. I mean, the hardest part was killing the lieutenants, but then when the boss showed up, we were able to take him down. But this last time he showed up, he was holed up in this corner, and it was just like a barrage of enemies. I'm like, what the fuck? Couldn't even shoot the boss, much less, you know, try to kill him. Because even when you were aimed in on him, a vandal would pop his bubble and start blocking your shots. Even though he wouldn't be in the bubble, he'd be in the line of sight. And then there would be constantly things popping up where you'd be shooting at him and he'd be getting headshots with your weapon, and then all of a sudden a bunch of fallen or a bunch of, you know, random thrall taken or something jump in the middle, and they get up, you know, basically being meat shields for him. And then, you know, you start doing good like it happened to you. You got a bunch of fucking captains and shit just pop up out of nowhere and just wreck your ass. And you end up running out of time and he's nearly dead, and that's fucking bullshit. That's why I made a few changes. I switched to a shotgun and a rocket launcher to see if that'll help.
Would the Gallahorn really do that much to him, or not really?
Probably do a lot, actually. That's why I switched to Hunger of Crota, because I didn't have my Gallahorn on me. On this character, it's in the vault or on another character or something. I didn't have it. I don't have it. But I have a Hunger of Crota, which works just as well. So I'm gonna go that route and see if that'll help. And I switched to a little stronger scout rifle than the wounded. I'm pretty much, so I'm gonna try to see if this loadout will help. What subclass are you running, Kenny?
That Sunsinger.
Oh, okay. So you're going for the self-res?
Well, if it would charge up fast enough, you're likely it's just now charged up.
Yeah, that's
freaking armor.
Your intellect is fucking trash. That's probably why. Because intellect is what makes your super charge up. When it's maxed out, it's the fastest. If it's low, especially the warlock, it takes forever. Which is why it will help with getting kills. Will help that boost. Which is like guns like the Bad Juju. It'll really help boost the speed of your super. I got my intellect maxed out because that's a necessity. The supers are a necessity. Alright, here we go. We got taking forces. Looks like we've got another guy here with us though. This John guy's here. He's a level 36, but hey.
Well, I ain't even a fucking lieutenant.
No, not yet. Well, it'll tell us when the lieutenant shows up. Alright, here we go.
Got one.
You got him?
Fucker, move out of my fucking rocket launcher. I got him though.
Alright, cool. I'm kind of hanging out in the middle, this little middle area right now to kind of make sure where I need to go. Where's this? That is not him. Over here. Okay. I know we got two lieutenants. There's one over here. Let's see if he, there he is. There's one over here.
I got him.
Reload, you fucking piece of shit. Come here. There we go. Now it's boss time. Get the fuck on. He's in that fucking cubby hole again over here.
Really?
Yes. Yes, he is. God damn it, come on! Fucking yellow hell captains are annoying. They're a joke. Get the fuck out of here.
Fucking bullshit, dude.
What the fuck is he at? All I can see is the fucking flames. Oh, you piece of shit. Fucking revive me, toolbox. Dude, fucking revive me. This son of a bitch didn't revive me. What a fucking asshole. He dies, do not revive him. He's dead now. Get out of here. There he is. Fuck. Alright.
What the fuck?
Now we gotta talk. Now we gotta do something. Talk to Cade 6, it says.
Yeah.
It was nice. I had a little better weapons, and we had that third guy there, even though he was kind of a tool. Didn't revive nobody, but
he
at
was
least
kind of like a glory hound.
Oh well, we got the job done. Now we gotta go talk to Cade 6.
Oh, this for that Taken War crap.
Yep.
Good work out there, Guardian. But piecemeal isn't getting the job done. We gotta go for the source.
Complete mission Kings of Decay. I beat him.
What the hell is that?
Alright, stay alert.
It's a mission. It'll show up on the map with like the mission that I think it's on Earth.
You got 2 Taken champions on that damn
Venus.
Is that where it's at? Yeah.
We got Taken champions on Venus. That's the next one. And then we got to do this Kings of Decay, and that'll actually give us a special weapon upgrade, Vanguard Rep experience, and I think it's the last mission for the Taken War of Earth, and then we can go on to Venus with it, which is the Petra.
All right.
And then that will, all doing that stuff is what will give us the Blighted Worlds mission. finished. That's why we got to talk to Cade, Ikora, Zavala. They taking war across Earth, Mars, and Venus. So do you think this is a good stopping point to pick it up tomorrow sometime?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Well, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Isaac, especially you guys hanging around with us. This has been Destiny with Break Every Chain Army. Pretty soon there will be a separate channel that we'll be posting up links for you to come and check out and subscribe and check out our gaming and with our reviews and stuff like that. But we also have our personal channels that we will put links in the description as well once we get everything set up. We are the Break Every Chain Army. I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you next time.